guys, what is up? Manish over here again, and today I'm going to teach you about how to control cards using the Overhand Shuffle. Okay, so this is the second video about the Overhand Shuffle I'm uploading. It's like a series of videos I'm going to upload about the Overhand Shuffle. So stay tuned for more after this. So let's get straight into it. Firstly, how do you control the top card in the Overhand Shuffle? Okay, so how to keep the card on top? We've got the Ace of Spades on top. Okay, as you can see it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle it into the deck. Okay, so just like so, and perhaps maybe just make another cut, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And what happens is the Ace of Spades stays on top. Now that is how you control the card on top using the Overhand Shuffle. Now let me tell you how to do that. Okay, so yeah, so listen carefully. How do you do that? Well, first what you do is, if you've seen my previous video, if you haven't, please click over here, right over there, and you'll understand what I'm going to say now. So first of all, you have to be familiar with the Overhand Shuffle, and so here's how you control the top card, Ace of Spades. Here's how you control it on the top. Okay, using your left hand, you bring down a bunch of cards. Suppose, say, I'd suggest you take about half the cards. Okay. Say just like that. Now that's roughly half the cards. Maybe that's just a bit too much, but that's fine for tutorial purposes. So we've got the Ace of Clubs, Ace of Spades over here. It was the top card just now. Now how do you keep it on the top? So while doing the Overhand Shuffle, if you've been familiar, if you've seen my other video, what you'll see me doing is I'll just shuffle the cards straight on top, just like that. Now that's not how you're supposed to do it. I've just kept a small break over there, so I can just take the cards back. So the Ace of Clubs is over here. Okay, so Ace of Spades, sorry. So what you do is you just take half the deck, and while shuffling the cards, the very first card you shuffle, you kind of place it onto this pile over here, like this. So you don't place it in flush with the other cards. You kind of place it so one card pokes out, just like so. Now if you really want to know the terminology, it's called an in-jog. So this is the point where the selected card is underneath this in-jogged card, but if you want to know what it's actually called. So we've got the Ace of Spades underneath this card right over here. Now what you do is you pretty much shuffle over this card. Okay, and a really good tip is, while shuffling over this card, I really wouldn't suggest you do this. Okay, now I'll just show you what I mean. I don't suggest you do this. Same place. Okay, now this is very this doesn't look very good, because it's pretty obvious that one card is sticking out, and that is the in-jogged card, and underneath it is the Ace of Spades. Okay, so you don't want to do this. You don't want to like shuffle all the remaining cards aligned to each other, adjacent to each other. Okay, so what you want to do is, I'll just take up that pile. So we've got the Ace of Spades over here. Okay, now I just know it, like if you do it more and more, you'll kind of understand how the cards work, and you will find yourself very familiar with how the shuffle works and where the cards are. So just keep working on it. So you want an in-jogged card, and while shuffling over this card, shuffle all over the place. Shuffle all over the place. In this particular situation, I've found that the more messier the better. I mean, not the more messier, that's terrible grammar. But the messier the better with the Overhand Shuffle. Okay, so just make it as messy as you can. Okay? Just like so, because that way the in-jogged card, if you can see right now, there's like a perfectly normal aligned bunch of cards underneath it, and that is underneath the in-jogged card. So that card right over there, the one that my middle finger is pointing to, that card over there is the Ace of Spades. Okay? So yes, so you find the in-jog card over here, you shuffle all over it, and then what you do is, using your thumb, okay, what I did in what I showed you before, what I did was you push up on the in-jogged card. So the in-jogged card is right over here, which happens to be a red card. I can't see what exactly it is. The 10 of Hearts. There we go. You push up on this in-jogged 10 of Hearts, just like so, and that way you can get a good grip on the whole bottom pile. Okay, now if you've been paying close attention, this is pretty much the same top half of the deck that you pulled down initially. So what you do is you just grab it and you just place it on top. Sorry, and that pretty much that indicates that you're making a cut. You know, just a normal cut where you're throwing on top. Okay, so we've got the ace of spades back on top. Now, in this situation, you're keeping the ace of spades on top. That is what you're doing. Okay, so I'll just do it to you one more time. Not in full speed, but in kind of a slower way. And I'll explain to you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so you take off a bunch of cards. Now this is pretty much the same order as the top. It's not going to change. The order of this is not going to change. And a small in jog. Okay, so we've got the ace of spades over here. You place a small in jog, and you shuffle all over the in jog. And you can shuffle this as single cards running, or you can just take down bunches or mix it up. I tend to mix it up. Okay. Now if you feel for the in jog card underneath, you'll just naturally, the more you practice, you'll just get it. So right now it's over there. You can actually see the in jog card over here, which is pretty good. Okay, so you just pick that up, and you just pick up the whole bunch up and place it on top, and the ace of spades is back on top. That is how you control the top card. So guys, there we are. That's how you control the top card using the overhand shuffle. And what I'll do is I'll post another video soon about how to control the bottom card and how to switch the top card and make it the bottom card. So maybe in a few days that'll be up. For now, practice this very well. Make sure you know how the shuffle works. Make sure you've got the hand movements correctly, and you can control the top card. And yeah, practice well, and I'll see you guys soon.